What up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing a Rygar, which was made by Tecmo and was first released in the arcade, then later ported to various consoles like NES and the Sega Master System, but the most well-known port of Rygar is happened to be the NES. Now the plot of Rygar is that Rygar is attempting to invade Argyle, and Rygar, who is either dead god or dead soldier. I'm not 100% sure on that. But if anybody knows which one he is, you can mention it in the comment section. But he's been resurrected to stop Rygar's invasion. As far as genres are concerned, it's pretty much a combination of action adventure and with some RPG elements. And as far as the stages are concerned, they're either overworld or side scrolling. Now Rygar has pretty much 15 stages in it, where you fight different types of enemies like rock turtles and fish lizards, which these are some very weird creatures in this game. Not gonna lie about that. They're kind of on the weird side, weird looking, I should say. Plus, your weapon of choice is the disc armor, and the disc armor has the ability to stun the enemies before you actually kill them. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but you also grab weapons and items as you progress through the game. But the main way to get them is to defeat the bosses of each of the first 6 stages. And the weapons and items practically consist of stuff like crossbow, grappling weapon, coat of arms, stuff like that. And those weapons and items do help you out as you proceed through the game. And when you defeat a particular boss, not only do you get the item and weapon, your health points and tone points pretty much increases, make you of course a lot stronger, like it would in an actual in a full-fledged RPG. And Rygar is one of those games to where you only have one. The protagonists have one life, but technically speaking, it's not insanely hard. You know what I'm saying? It's more in the middle of the road type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But like most games that came out for the NES, it does get progressively harder, but it's not like, say, Contra or Castlevania or something like that. You know. But as far as the graphics and level design goes, it's pretty much good. Regardless if you're talking about the side-scrolling sections or the overworld sections, or pretty much the overhead sections, I should say. Both the design of both are good with a decent amount of color palettes. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like really bland. You know what I'm saying? I do like the gameplay to Rygar. It's really good, and I do like the fact that the jumping in this game is fluent, because if you play other games, other NES games, some the jumping in certain games, depending on which one you're talking about, are pretty much stiff. You know what I'm But this is one of the things that I like about Rygar is the fact that jumping is fluent, and I do like the fact that the desk armor, you stun enemies with it before you actually take them out. And matter of fact, they do drop health to replenish your energy too if you take a hit. Which I forgot to mention that if you take 3 hits, you're dead, not one hit. You know what I'm saying. And another thing I like about the gameplay is the fact that you pick up the weapons and items after you defeat the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's similar to Mega Man, but the bosses don't use those items. You know, and the soundtrack is very good. It's probably the best aspect of the of Rygar if it's not the gameplay. Now, from what I understand, the main composer for Rygar also worked on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the NES, which explains why the start screen of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is similar to a section in the first stage of Rygar, where a guy tell you where to go. If you notice, that startup screen from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in that one screen in that one section of the first stage had the same music. So I'm not 100% sure if the same composer worked in both games, but this is what I heard. And if that's the case, you can mention it. You can mention that in the comment section if that's the case. Really like the main gripe that I have. Like I said, it has to do with the fact that you have one life in the game, but I don't think it is as hard as other games like that has one life in it, like Festus Quest. You know what I'm saying? That game is insanely hard, but Rygar is not the case. And because of the fact that Rygar isn't as hard as other NES games where you play you only got one life, is that the difficulty is more balanced when you compare it to other games like especially like the Ninja Gaiden trilogy on the NES. And to me, I'll be honest, Rygar should have been one of those games that should have had a franchise to it, but Tecmo didn't jump on that particular opportunity for some reason. Possibly because they was working on like Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo NBA basketball, and Ninja Gaiden stuff. But to me, they missed out on the opportunity to make Rygar a legitimate franchise. Especially since the arcade wasn't necessarily obscure. I can say the same for the NES version too. You know what I'm saying? But overall, Rygar is a good game, and I honestly recommend it to like retro gamers, anybody who's a NES, who's fan of the NES console and stuff. And I would also recommend it to YouTubers who do Let's Plays on their channel. Before I score, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. With that being said, if you like Rygar, and if it happened to be one of your favorite NES games or favorite arcade games, you can mention it in the comment section. If you like this review of Rygar, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't hesitate to share it, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, signing off.